I am a motivational speaker, also known as Queen Boss Lady. And you will be motivated when you hear me through your speakers. With that being said, come on in here, let's talk about it. So let me drop some gems on your head real quick. If you are still going to church, if you are still celebrating Halloween, Christmas, Thanksgiving, it's something not adding up. I want to say, when it comes to celebrating Halloween, and if you still going to church, you just don't love your life. I don't know any other way to put it other than that. Because you're literally, Halloween is that day. I'm not even going to, say his name and give him any type of clout over here. But it is that day of celebrating the innocent children that was slaughtered, the innocent people that was brutally slaughtered, the blood that was shed through clowns. It is a celebration of evil demonic spirits. And if you still celebrate that holiday, it's just no way that you love your life or you even care about the innocent people's lives that have been taken. You're celebrating the blood that was shed. You're celebrating and penetrating and uplifting a day that revolves around innocent killing. People, they literally allow certain demonic spirits to come within them and take over their body, their mind, their souls. And they allow that spirit to drive their car, take over their whole temple, their whole body. And I've also noticed that a lot of church people celebrate this holiday. Back to church. If you still going to church, it's no way you love your life. It's just no way you are blind to all the things that they do inside of those church, how they rob you, how they put spells on your finances, how they curse the women in the church to stay single, how they will push you out of the church. They will, excuse me y'all for this school bus, they literally will reject the women in the church. If you are single and you are not married, baby, them people do not want you in their church, okay? They may act like they want you in their church. They may, and I say act, because that's what it is, a big old act. They may act like they want you in their church, but behind closed doors, they talking about you. You're a threat to them and their marriage and what they have built and what they have. Ooh, them birds is so pretty flying together. You're a threat to the church because you're single. But then they sit there and say, come as you are. You're single. But they don't accept you how you are, how you come, and they don't accept that. And then all the women in the church be married and cheating on their husbands. All the men be married and cheating on their husbands. with other women in the church. So that's why they see you as a threat, because you're single. You just looking for God. You just want to be around other people who you think is like-minded, who you think want to celebrate God and want to, you want to be in the house of the Lord. I understand that. Been there, done that. That's why I can motivate you through this speaker and encourage you to have a personal relationship with the Father. Have a personal relationship with God on your own. You do not need no church to find God. Because what you're going to find in those churches is rejection. What you're going to find in those churches is witchcraft. And they're not going to tell you that they know. If you really pay attention, nobody speaks about witchcraft in the church. Nobody in these churches are speaking up on witchcraft or giving you any type of knowledge of what witchcraft is, how it's used, how it's abused. They're not giving you any information or any knowledge about it, because they're the ones that's using witchcraft, and spirituality against the whole congregation. If you really just pay attention and you look at the congregation of these little small churches, you will see where everybody is struggling except for them and their family. You will see where everybody else is lacking financially, but steady giving their money to these churches. That's because they put a hex on you. They put a spell on you to even make you give the money. Then when you give the money, the reason why they have you put it in an envelope with your name on it. So when they go in that envelope with your name on it, they curse and hex your money right then and there. You have to be careful where you put your money, where you invest your money into these churches, buying these pumpkin heads and skeletons and things like that. You have to be careful what you invest in your money in. And then these church people, this another gem, right? They do not like psychics. They do not like, people that are into spirituality. They don't like them. But yet they have what they call prophets in the church, seers in the church. That's what they call them, seers. No, they're psychics as well. And they will not help you. They will see something. They will see trouble coming in your life and won't even tell you. Won't even give you a heads up. Won't even give you a warning. And if they do, it's like they're more so trying to expedite the dark cloud that they see coming your way. They try to make it move faster towards you. Most of these churches are the one that sent the dark clouds to you in the first place. I would just encourage you and motivate you to leave these churches. Let them dry up and dry out, because they're taking over our communities and they're taking over the minds of our young people. They getting these young people in these churches and sexually, in them, violating them, disrespecting them. The women in the churches aren't respected because they're getting cheated on. And then when their husband looks at you a certain way, now their wife got a problem with you, and now their wife, this Christian, going to the root lady, going to a witch doctor to put a hex and put a curse on you, a spell on you. These churches is where all the witchcraft is done and held. They look down on you. They talk bad about you. They discuss your personal business in circles amongst themselves. They tell you, come down to the front of the church, to the altar. But you shouldn't have your own altar at your own house. Now that's evil. They try to make it seem like anything that you want to do private with God is evil. They want everything that you do to be out in the open with God, so they know how to attack you and distract you and delay you. Like I said, I have prayed for people right here where I'm sitting, way over there. And I have seen miracles work in their lives. I have seen what I prayed for come in their life and be a blessing. I didn't have to put no hands on them. I didn't have to lay hands on them. I didn't have to speak in a language that they don't understand what I'm speaking. Now, speaking in tongues is real. That's when you on a real high level conscious and you are speaking to God in a language that only you and him understand. The enemy does not understand that language. So that's how you know when you up there. But they have their own language as well, but they call it speaking in tongues, but it's really cursing you with their tongue. That's what they're doing. Cursing you with their tongue. Laying hands on you. Siphoning your energy, stealing your blessings, stealing your ideas, your creative ideas, and turning it into their own health and wealth. That's what these churches are doing. That's what Halloween is doing. You literally having strangers, strangers, knock on your door to receive something or to give you something. Goddesses and gods, you shouldn't want anybody strange coming to your domain, coming to your home, your dwelling place. All the work that you have put in for your peace, for your sanity, that's the last thing you want, is a stranger coming to your front door. So I just wanted to give you guys this message. Until the next video, I care for you guys.